Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it's Monday morning and it's another new week here at the workshop. My throat's a bit croaky because it's really early. It's about 7:15 Monday morning. But yeah, I hope you had a great weekend. Last week for me was really busy. A lot going on, a lot of different things. And this week seems to be going the same direction. So, yeah. But it's nice to be busy. It is really nice to be busy. So, can't complain. Just need to carry on. But today, guys, we are working on another subscriber's car. It's his partner's car. She wants the timing belt, water pump, and front brake pads. And also we're replacing the turbo on this car because it is absolutely making a racket. I'll bring the car in, I'll set it up, I'll show you, you can listen to it. It's gone, it's done. So it definitely needs replacing. She's driving it, and I took it out for a quick drive around the block, as you're putting your foot down, you can feel like a juddering. It's like a hesitation. And I think that the turbo sort of got massive movement in it. So that's where we need to that's why we need to replace the turbo, guys. But we'll get into that in a second. Before we do, thanks for all the comments, guys, on the last video. That Peugeot, we will get into that Peugeot in a couple of days, probably. We'll go back to it and we'll see what the bumper's like. Paintwork, rub it all down, get it finished, through the MOT. And yeah, we'll see. It's just another car this week, so all planned. But for now, let me spin you around. Let's do this. Sorry guys, one more thing I forgot to mention in today's video. At the very end of today's video, we will find out who the winner of this scan tool will be. I'll do the raffle tonight at the end, and you will know who won this. So yeah, stay tuned. Let's do this. So guys, here we go. 2010 Ford Focus TDCi, and yeah, the turbo has definitely gone. I'll start the engine in a second and I'll show you, but you can hear it. It's definitely gone. And while we're in here, they want to do the timing belt, the water pump. Front brake pads are quite low, so we're going to do those as well. We'll do the auxiliary belt because it is making a squeaky noise. Let me just start it up. You can hear the whining. Wing, 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 wing. And then listen to the turbo. Yeah, that's a bad turbo for sure, definitely. So yeah, we'll get that off, we'll replace that, and we'll get in there, get the timing belt off, get all that changed over as well. So there's a lot to strip down. So I'll set you up, let's get cracking. And yeah, let's get this done for her, because it drives really bad, to be honest with you. The acceleration is not there. It's like jumpy, it's laggy, it's yeah. So let's fix this one. So let's do this, guys. I'll set you up. I'll start stripping it down. So let's do this. Right, guys, so that is the turbo out. Yeah, this is the oil feed line for the turbo, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little bit sort of grimy and dirty in there. Yeah, it's just a little bit crappy in there. So I'm thinking just change that as well, if I can get to it. I think I've got to drop this catalytic converter down, and then I can get to the bolt that's holding this pipe on. And I think this pipe's only about 25 quid. So, you know, it's worth changing it if it's blocked and a bit crappy, really. So yeah, this is your old turbo, and the play in that centre thing is just incredible. So that's probably definitely the reason why this is having so much problems. So yeah, and the crud that's in that oil feed there, yeah, it's really bad. But you know, with turbos, you just never know if they're going to go. They could go at 50,000 and go at 150,000. You just don't know the turbos. And I think it's got, it's got a lot to do with the oil with turbos, I believe. And if it's not being sort of fed properly with the oil, it's been starved or whatever, it's going to play up and it's going to go wrong. And that's exactly what's happened here, I believe, because it's just so cruddy. But yeah, we'll go and get another one, get a new one. Comes with a warranty as well, the new one, so that's good. And then we'll clean up all the parts as well, because there's oil in this part as well, which goes to that's connected to the turbo, that side, and goes to the airbox. But there's loads of oil in there, so you know, it's definitely a bypass or something. Something's gone wrong in that. So yeah, right. I'll leave that for the second. I'll have to go off and get that in a bit. I'll go and do that in a little while. Let's leave that part for the minute. Let's crack on with this part. We've got to get the timing belt and the water pump and that side of it done now as well. So I'll set you up this side, guys. Let's start stripping this down. Let's start getting this done as well. So, yep, let's do this. Right, guys, so just wanted to cut in there quickly, just to let you know that I've took off the auxiliary belt, and it's quite bad, to be honest with you. Look, it's like right through nearly, in a few places as well was doing it. So it was definitely, and it looks like it's the original one. It's got 4 colour over it. Where is it? There. It's a bit faded, but I think it looks like the original one. So definitely time for that to be changed. So we'll put a new one of them in. And if you can see the belt, the timing belt, it's quite worn. Let me see if I can get a better picture for you to show you. I will show you better when I take it off, but it's definitely worn. Yeah, definitely worth doing. You can see it down there, like. So, yeah, you just never know with these timing belts. That's the trouble. But it's done 100 and I can't even remember now, 120 odd. So, yeah, get it changed, get it done. So, yeah, we're doing that. We're doing the turbo. So it should be, yeah. And it's just at a service, apparently. So servicing part of it should be good. I will check the oil, though, just to see, you know, if it was changed. Because, like, to me, that oil looks really thick. So, yeah. I will check it. I will check it, guys. So there we go. Let's carry on. Let's get the rest of this pieces off. I'm going to get down to the water pump. Keep going, and let's get this done. So let's do this. Right, guys, just want to quickly cut in there and let you know what's going on. So, as you can see, the covers have been taken off, the top one and the bottom one. I've pinned the top pulley, and the bottom pin is in at the crank as well. So, yeah, it's all timed, and now we can sort of just release. We can release these two here, which is the pulley and the tensioner on that side. So we'll just release those two, take those two off, yeah. But what I wanted to show you was underneath here. So can you see all that oil there? Is everywhere. You see it up there. So I think we have got a crankshaft seal leak. Behind here is a seal, and I think that's leaking. There's nothing else around that it could be coming from. To be honest with you, it wouldn't be coming from the sump and going up. It'd only be coming from the top, coming down. But halfway down, there you can see there's nothing that could actually leak oil. I will take the belt out of the way, take these tensioners and take the pulley out of the way so we can have a good look around there. But I think that's where it's coming from, that seal. So that might have to be changed. The other thing we need to change, I think, as well, and I'm going to speak to the owner about the car as well, just to see what he wants to do. But this breather here is definitely blocked with oil, and there should be no oil in that at all. It's just a breather, air breather pipe. So that's definitely, I think this needs to be changed. I think that's failed as well, and that is part of, obviously, the breather pipe. That there, I'll show you. That this part here goes like this. So one goes from the breather pipe, that goes to the air filter, and then that goes to the turbo. Well, there should be no oil in that, and it's absolutely covered. So I think the combination of this failed, turbo has got so much like playing it and it's failed. The combination of that is, obviously, there's oil everywhere. So I'm going to get a price for him to get this taken off and replaced for a new one. I'll clean the pipes up, make sure the oil's gone, but there should be no oil in that. The other thing as well is that this is the bottom cover for the timing belt. You can see the oil at the bottom here. And then, let me turn it around. See the inside. So there's no oil in the, oh, let me lay it down. There's no oil, this part here, there's no oil there. All the oil is at the bottom. So I think it's definitely coming from the crankshaft seal on the bottom at the top of the at behind. So yeah, it just, I'm going to get some prices for him whilst we're in there doing it, all that sort of stuff. The other thing as well is this pipe. This is the breather pipe for the turbo, and you can see how gummed up it is in there. I'm going to get that. I said that before. I'm going to try and get that replaced as well for him. The other thing as well, when you do these kind of jobs and turbos and stuff and oil feeds and that sort of thing, you should really do an oil change. So, you know, I'll speak to him again. Say, look, do you want to do the oil filter down there? Oil change. We'll just get all that crappy oil out. We'll put some new stuff in. I don't know. It becomes a bit of an issue because of cost. Where do you draw the line and where do you stop throwing money at a car? So I'll speak to him. I'm not going to sort of, you know, I'm not going to overcharge him for parts and bits and pieces. But it's just getting it done really and changed. But I'll speak to him. I'll break it down and give him an individual cost for each part. And you know, we'll go from there and just see what he wants to do. It's their car at the end of the day. I'll do whatever they want me to do. But you know, it really does need all these bits and pieces, and all of a sudden it's now started to become, especially with the turbo. Turbo was the most expensive part. But yeah, I'll get some prices for him, and then we'll go from there, and we'll see. Obviously, we're doing the timing belt, water pump. We might as well do the seal behind. It's not going to be, I don't think the seal is going to be a lot of money, to be honest with you. And, you know, we're in there anyway, so let's just go ahead and do it. So, yeah, I'll come back to you when I spoke to him, and I'll let you know what he wants to do. But I think it does need doing, guys. But I'll let you know in a sec. I'll see you soon. Right, guys, just want to quickly cut in there, just let you know what's going on and what's happening and what I'm doing, basically. As you can see, new water pump has been put in place. And, yeah, that's that done. But before I'll go ahead and put the belt on, we've got to tackle that oil leak, which is the oil crankshaft timing side oil seal, which is just been dropped off, which is this. It don't look much, but it is doing some it's kicking out some oil, so we've definitely got to replace this. So you can see that's got like a guide, and you just you put it in the guide and slip that plastic back out. So that's what we need to change as part of it. I have spoke to the owner of the car and explained the bits and pieces. We are going to change the breather cam cover breather section here. I think I asked Ford, right, main dealer, they want £385 just for that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So I managed to get another one. It is an OEM part. It is, a new part, so that's good. So we'll change that because that's obviously it's not helping the situation. Definitely not helping. The oil is kicking, is kicking back that way. So it's not helping. So we'll replace that. Going to do an oil change, oil filter, and this oil feed pipe as well, because it is really blocked up in there. So it's going to be nice and fresh. Everything's going to be pretty good. I took this filter off, and the owner has told me he took this to Halfords for a service, and apparently they've done a service on this car not too long ago, like literally a month ago. They done the service on this, and apparently that's a new filter with new oil. But that oil looks so thick and horrible. It is unbelievable that is new. I can't believe that's new. I'm struggling here, guys, that they changed the new parts. Really am. Because that is terrible. So, yeah, because we're doing the new turbo, it just makes sense to do all the oil side of it new as well. Like the oil change, we'll change this oil feed pipe, and there should be no issues going forward with this engine at all, really. Once we've done all the timing side, we're doing the turbo, we're doing the oil, we're doing the thing. So we're doing all these bits and pieces, and it's going to be a nice solid car once we're done. It's going to feel better, sound better, perform better. Yeah, everything's going to be better about it. So, yeah, that's where we are. So I'm going to crack on with that oil seal down the bottom there. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to try and film as much as I can, and I'll let you know how we get on. But I'll set you up on a tripod. Let's crack on for a minute, and I'll come back to you in a sec, guys. All right? Right, so guys, let me just give you a recap of what I've been doing. So I've been working on the crankshaft seal over there. Took the, this is a keyway pulley. It's quite important. You've got to make sure you don't damage any of this edge here, because that's magnetic, and it's like a reader for the crank sensor. Yep, took that off, gave it a good clean, and then I pushed in the new seal. Let me get you under there. So there we go. That's in place. So that should be the good to hold that oil back now. Still got to have a little bit of a whack around the bottom part and that sort of stuff. Still a little bit dirty, but yeah, definitely getting there, guys. Definitely moving forward now with this. So now I can put it all back together, put the belt back on, and put the pulley on as well. So yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep moving, and let's just see how far I can get today. So yeah, the only job I won't be able to do today is I won't be able to. That's on order. Back to order that, so that's on its way. I've still got to go and get the turbo, so I can't put that in yet because I haven't got it. I have to go and get it, and I have to get this line as well, this oil feed line. I've still got to drop the catalytic down a bit so I can get to undo this pipe as well. So we've still got that going on. So there's still loads to do on this car, but it has to be right, guys. I've got to make sure that I spend the time, don't rush it, and put some time and effort into getting this spot on for the owner, really, because they want to keep the car, they want to keep it going, and keep using it. But it does need a bit of loving. But a bit of resurrect loving into the car. So yeah, let me set you up. Let's get this side done and keep going and keep moving forward. So let's do this. So guys, just want to quickly cut in there and just show you what I've been doing. As you can see, the new belt's back on, and yeah, I've been I put the belt back on, tension it up as well. So yeah, there's like a pin on the other side. You pull that pin out, and then you've got like an Allen key. Where is it? You've got an Allen key to go there. And then you've got an arrow on there. You turn it the right way, and then once that pin on the other side is lined up with the hole, you hold it there and then do that up to the right torque settings. So that's done. I've took the pins out, the top one and bottom one. Took these pins out and rotated the engine until it come back up into time. You've got 2 rotations for the bottom one and then 1 rotation for the top one, I believe. That's how it kind of worked out. And yeah, and the pins went back in place. That one, and the bottom one's gone back in place. So the timing is there, is where it should be. So it's now just a case of pulling the pins out, putting the covers on, putting the bottom cover on first, and then start putting the engine mount back on and the covers back on. So yeah, I'm going to continue, and yeah, let's see how far we get. What I need to do, I need to get this pipe off today, now, in this video, so I can take this down to a place that I'm getting the pipe from, and they are going to match it to the right one. They do all different types of Ford parts, new parts. And I've got to take this with me just so that the angles match and the way the pipe goes matches, and I want to make sure that I'm going to get the right one off them. So yeah, there we go. I'm getting absolutely shattered now, really tired, but I need to keep going. Plus as well, we've got the giveaway to do the raffle in a bit as well. I'll do what I can on this. I'll put the engine mounts back on. I'll support the engine in its place. So the timing's done. This side's done. Put it all back together. And then once I've done that, get that pipe off. Then once I've got the pipe off, I'll probably just leave this now until tomorrow. We'll do the raffle, and then I'll shoot off and get my bits and pieces that I need. Need the turbo, need that pipe. So yeah, that's the plan. Let me jump to it. Let me do this, and then crack on. So let's go. Right, guys, after a little bit of a battle with this catalytic converter, you can see that it is down. Yeah, it is on the floor. And we can get to the back of the pipe now. So you can see I am absolutely shattered now. Right, hold on. So this pipe here, it's wobbling, goes down there, and you've got a nut there to undo. So I'll undo that nut, and then that's it. That should be the pipe away, and I'll go and get the new one, and yeah, basically install this first, and then just put it all, reverse, put it all back together. Hopefully it goes back a little bit easier than it was to take off. I'm absolutely shattered, but definitely worth it, guys. Definitely worth it to change this pipe. Yeah, what a stupid idea putting it behind the catalytic converter. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. It's got to go somewhere, so it's got. It's the way it's made. But I think quite a reliable engine, this one, to be honest with you. It's used over a few different makes of car manufacturer, and yeah, I think Citroen do it as well. Citroen, Peugeot, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I've got to the pipe, so I could disconnect this now, and I can go off and get my bits. So yeah, but before I go off, we want to do the live, not live, but we want to do the raffle. I'll be doing that. I'll set the computer up, and we'll do a random pick as a raffle, and we'll see who's won the Topdon scan tool. So let me go and get myself set up. I'll come back to you in a second, guys. Right, guys, I'm all ready. I'm all set up. It's that time. We're going to find out who is the winner of this Topdon scan tool. Out of all the comments that I was getting on that video, which is the raffle giveaway video, we're going to find out in just a second. Before I do, just want to quickly show you that I've had the Vauxhall Corsa service history book come from Vauxhall, and as you can see, all stamped up. I think it starts over here like that. So there we go. 2014 was the first service. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. Main dealer. Full service history. 8 stamps. 81,200 miles was the last service. So, yeah, really incredible, guys. That's going to go with the car. So, yeah, guys, incredible. So that cost me £30. And, yeah, someone's going to get a really nice car. Well looked after. Main service history. So, it's that time. Let me get a tripod. So otherwise it's going to hurt my hand holding this all the time. So let me set you up here like this. Okay. Bit closer? No. Bit closer. I do. Okay. I'm sure you can all see that there. So we've got to go to Google, and then we go to random comment picker, and it's got to be the YouTube one. So we'll click on that. That'll bring us to the page, and we can do the raffle. So basically, I've got to copy and paste the page of the video in there. So we'll go to the video. Like that. And then let's just pause that there. Okay, so that's the video we need to copy and paste. So we go to the top, we copy that like that, go back to the page, the picker, we'll put that into the bar, paste that into there, come down a bit, we'll take out the duplicate for filter. So you know what I mean, you can only have one comment per person. It will take out the duplicate ones, unfortunately. Sorry guys. But it is what it is. So let's find the comments. Click on that, find the comments. And we've got 200, looks like. Any more? 200. So 200 comments for that video. And then we'll go down to here. And then all we got to do is click on this start button here. And that will tell us the winner. So, let me see if I can get a bit closer for you so you can get your person in. Okay. It's running ads, look. Anyway, guys, it's that time. Let's see who the winner is of this Topdon scan tool. And I'll send it out to you. So, let's do this. So there you go. Gordon Robinson has won it. Looks like a great bit of kit. It is a great bit of kit. Oh, there you go. Look, it's going to really help him out as well. So he can, yeah, he can fix his. Looks like he's got a problem with his DPF regens. Yeah, there you go. Wicked. Okay, cool. So he's going to be able to do. Yeah, he's obviously having trouble with his own DPF, and this is going to help him out quite a lot. So, well done, Gordon. You've won it. All you need to do is you need to email me. It's in the description. You go to the homepage. Let me come out. So Gordon needs to go to the homepage of the channel, and he needs to send me an email. Let's have a look quickly. And you go to the about just there, and then at the bottom you will see, if you click on view my email address, that's my email address. Gordon, you can contact me there. When you contact me, Gordon, I will give you a code, and in that code I want you to put on your comment on that video. So yeah, email me there. Let's get I'll start talking to you, and then, like I said, I'll give you a specific code, and that code has got to go on your comment on the actual video of the raffle. Okay, so there we go, guys. We have ourselves a winner. Gordon has won the Topdon scam tool, and this is definitely, I think, definitely going to be used. From what I can see from his comment, is that he's yeah, it was actually save him quite a lot of money, because that DPF clean, it does cost money every time you do it, but this machine will actually do it for you if you go through the system, plug it in, and this will run the system and do a DPF clean. So among other stuff as well, but yeah, great bit of kit, and hopefully you'll get a lot of use out of it. But if you didn't win this, guys, don't worry. I'm always going to be having stuff to give away for you guys, all my supporters, all my loyal supporters that's followed me from the beginning. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll be notified for any new videos that I do. So there we go. We have a winner. That's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you appreciate all that I do. Obviously, I appreciate all that you do for me, comments and thumbs up. So there we go, guys. Take care. See you on the next one.